say a loss prevention employee stopped that suspect and asked him to show them a receipt for the items he had. The suspect then pulled a knife on that employee. Tucson police followed the suspect, who was riding an electric wheelchair, to the nearby Lowe's, where he was then shot multiple times.
And tonight we are learning the suspect's name, and the officer who shot him is now fired. We want to issue a warning. The video we are about to play is disturbing to watch. News 4 Tucson's Lupita Murillo joining us live from Tucson Police Headquarters with reaction from the Tucson Police Chief. Lupita.
I have to tell you that Chief Magnus was very disturbed by last night's incident. In a news conference, he showed us this video that you mentioned was very disturbing. And as long as I've been a reporter here in Tucson, that is probably the worst piece of video that I've ever seen. It's that disturbing. He also named the suspect in this incident, and he is 51-year-old Richard Lee Richards. And the officer who shot at Mr. Richards is officer by the name of Ryan Remington, who's been with the department for 4 years. He also shot at the suspect 9 times. We're going to show you this video, and again, as Priscilla mentioned, it's very, very disturbing.
Not going to the store, sir.
Stop now! You need to stop.
Bravo 18, shots fired.
It ended at Lowe's, and according to Chief Magnus, the suspect was shoplifting, and a loss prevention officer stopped him and asked for a receipt for the tools that he had. The suspect, Richard Lee Richards, pulled out a knife and said, "Here is my receipt." TPD was called, and officers chased the suspect through the Walmart parking lot to across the street where he was going into the garden center at Lowe's when Officer Ryan Remington fired 9 times. It's reported that when officers told Richards repeatedly to put the knife down, he said, quote, "You want me to put this knife down? You'll have to shoot me." So
I am deeply disturbed and troubled by Officer Remington's actions. His use of deadly force in this incident is a clear violation of department policy and directly contradicts multiple aspects of our use of force and training. As a result, the department moved earlier today to terminate Officer Remington.
the mayor and council was briefed on this incident this morning. I understand they were also equally disturbed, and now this has been turned over to the Pima County Attorney's Office. Reporting live from the Tucson Police Department, Lupita Murillo, News 4 Tucson.
Thank you, Lupita. Mayor Regina Romero releasing a statement calling the officers' actions last night, quote, unconscionable and indefensible, and gives the Pima County Attorney's Office her full support. Mayor Romero went on to say, quote, it is moments like this that test our resolve to ensure justice and accountability. We owe this to all Tucsonans. I ask our community to remain calm and be patient as investigations ensue.
Attorney Mike Story is representing the fired officer, Ryan Remington, and released the following statement this afternoon saying, quote, Officer Remington said he perceived a threat to the female employee you see in the video. He said he had no non-lethal options. He did have a taser, but in his mind he couldn't use it because he didn't feel he had the proper spread to deploy it, with the wheelchair between him and Richards.